people all over the world, they dream of being wealthy. Nice to dream, because very few of us actually achieve it. So what are the wealthy people doing that the rest of us aren't?
Here with his take on what wealthy do differently is Abe Ashton from Ashton Strobelt, one of the area's leading financial professionals. Hello, Abe.
Well, I can tell you what the wealthy are doing.
What?
At least the men. They're paying for the dates and not whining about it. That's what they're doing.
Actually, that's true. Yes.
But I pay for absolutely everything. And I just think that I hate the double standard, but alas.
Oh, geez.
I pay for everything regardless. I just think that, you know, the expectation stinks.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, there's a difference between chivalry and somebody who's a chauvinist, right? And I think that chivalry...
Pointed right at me when he said that.
I'm not, hey, listen, I'm not saying you're a chauvinist. But I'm just saying that I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying there is chivalry. There is still some respect. Maybe 20 years from now, it'll be considered just completely out of the ordinary for a gentleman to say, you know what, I'd like to take care of you financially as far as paying for the dates and things like that. Yeah. I still, if that makes me old-fashioned, then I'm happy to be old-fashioned.
Well, you know what? Thank you, first of all, for joining us on the couch, because everything's coming out of your mouth. I so appreciate. But no, actually, here's the thing: is that people, gender aside, people play different roles. So whether it's the woman bringing home the bacon, then the man is probably filling in with other skills. So we all play roles.
Of course.
Let's talk about some of the roles people play that come in your office. Yes.
We'll talk about the wealthy.
You have a unique perspective because you have some clients that are quite well off and established. Do you notice a commonality in their traits?
Yeah, I do. But first, let's define wealthy, because wealthy, you can look in the dictionary and it'll say rich is wealthy, but the other definition is abundance. And I actually like that definition better, because just last week we had a woman in our office who worked for Walmart for 30 years. And when I say she worked for Walmart, she worked in Walmart in the store, not an executive. Yeah. All right. She worked there for 30 years, came into our office with an $800,000 401k after 30 years of just contributing. Wow. She never ever made more than $45,000 a year. Wow. Okay? And here she had this abundance. I would call it wealth. I would say she's wealthy for two reasons. One, she's got an $800,000 401k. She had no debt, but she'd also learned over a lifetime of, house was paid for. Nice. Over a lifetime of 30 years of working on a budget, contributing to that 401k, she knew how to live within her means, so everything was now abundant to her, and I would say that person is wealthy. I have CEOs that made seven-figure incomes that have less in their retirement account than she does. Wow. Because they pillage them. I have many police officers, firefighters, school teachers who come in and have more abundance during retirement than I do some of the wealthiest executives, doctors, and others. And the reason why is they learned how to live on what they earned, and that is the very definition of abundance is, you know, and that's what the wealthy do differently. They spend less than they make. They make more money than they spend. I mean, that is the key, that is the secret. And the mindset that I've seen for the uber wealthy or the rich is, the people who actually got there didn't do it by thinking about, boy, I need to be rich, I need to be rich, I need to be rich. I need to be wealthy, I need to be wealthy. They were folks and individuals who set goals. They put them out there and they said, okay, whatever I've got to do to work to accomplish this goal. And then guess what? The wealth or the rich comes along as a byproduct of that.
It seems like the more money you make, too, lifestyle creep definitely sets in, and that's where it can pilfer a lot of the money that somebody, like say somebody making $45,000 versus somebody making $100,000. If you're making $100,000, the chances of you spending a lot more and maybe spending frivolously are not, they're higher than somebody making $45,000.
Well, it's a natural tendency, right? And let's take an example of a doctor. And I'm not going to pick on doctors, but these guys, the amount of school that they go through, right? And many of them come out with such incredible student debt and student loans that are out there, that as soon as they start practicing and they make a little bit of money, and all of a sudden that year that they break whatever it is, $250,000 a year, of course they feel like, oh, I can go buy the boat, or it's time for the house, or it's time for the Mercedes, whatever it is. And you can appreciate that. They're now 15 or 16 years into their career, many of them before they get a paycheck. And so, of course, that tendency is there. But the ones that I meet that have managed to kind of stamp down that natural feeling of saying, I've got to show the reward, I've got to show the fruits of my labor, if you will. Those people say, you know what, even I can start saving, I can start putting away for retirement. Those people are those who by the time they come into my office, are way more financially ahead with abundance and wealth and riches than those people just said, I've got to reward myself now.
I think it's such a great mindset that you're bringing forth, because I think a lot of people who who don't feel they are wealthy, they go, oh, they are rich. Like it's a noun. No, that's just what they are. Yeah. And I think a lot of people that I've seen around me that do have money, they're focused on like, I'm saving. Am I saving right? Am I planning ahead? Am I saving?
Yeah. And these are the people we love to meet with at our office.
Of course.
Right? They come into our office and many of them say, I saw you on TV and I probably won't be a prospective client for you. I've just got this $100,000 401k that I moved from a past employer or that I need to do something with. And will you even work with me? And those are the people we love to meet with. Those are the people that we sit down with every day to say, yes, you're on the right track. Let's get you where you want to be.
Speaking of a doctor, I would call you the money doctor because you could take somebody's chart, put it up on the thing, hit the backlight, and take a look at what people are up to. You have a special offer that does just this.
Yeah, we call it a portfolio x-ray, which is to say, I mean, we were talking about your 401k earlier, how there was something going on that you didn't like behind the scenes, so you had to make some changes. Well, we do that with people's accounts and portfolios and their investments and strategies and say, okay, how much are you paying? What are your goals? Is this accomplishing your goal? And we love sitting down with the viewers of the blend, and we are offering 10 of those complimentary, the portfolio x-ray.
Excellent.
It's just come in very casual, low-key, no sales pitch. It's just, let's take a look at where you're at, what are your goals, and let's make sure you're on the right track.
Abe, it sounds great. Portfolio X-ray. For the first 10 people to call, they will qualify to receive a complimentary Portfolio X-ray with Abe and his team. You must be nearing retirement or already retired to qualify. Call the number on the screen right now.
That's right. For more information or to schedule an appointment, just call the number or visit the website on your screen. Ashton Strobelt, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend, and he'll pay on every date.